Now guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie here and welcome back to another episode of this Tottenham Hotspur career mode. In the last episode, we had a pretty good start to the season, drawing against Manchester United after having a man sent off, beating Manchester City, beating Leeds United and Southampton as well. But in this episode, we kick off the Champions League with Roma. Now, we did get pretty blessed with our Champions League group because we've got Roma, Porto and Celtic. That's not sleeping on any of them, but considering some of the sides we could have got in our group, this is a pretty winnable group. The last episode saw a whole host of transfers come in as well, but the biggest one of them being Marcos Llorente. And let's not forget about the fact that we brought Dele Alli back to Tottenham Hotspur. Now, before we pick the team for this game against Roma, make sure you smash the like button, boys, and also hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel grow more and more, hopefully 10k by the end of the FIFA 23 cycle. Now, though I think at times we're going to be able to rotate a little bit in the Champions League, I don't think it's time to start Scarlett just yet in game one. But be prepared, you're probably going to see him as the games go on. This will be the starting 11. It's a little bit rotated. Brian Keele is going to start on right side of the midfield. We've changed his position to play there. Llorente starts again in this one with Kavicka in there as well. Max Kilman being seen at centre-back role in this one as well. If you didn't notice, we did sign him. They've got a really good front line though. Zaniolo and Belotti backing up Beto. This is not going to be easy, and without a doubt, the hardest game in this group. But there we go, Tottenham fans. Back at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Champions League football. Roma have gone out and signed a few ex-Arsenal players in this one as well. I spotted Rob Holding in it here. I also spotted Smith Rowe in the team and Serge Gnabry. So, really cannot take them lightly in this match. They're going to be a very difficult side to play against. Now, we're going to get to see Brian Hill for the first time after a few loan deals. You guys feel like he had a lot of potential. Let's see if he's come back. Kavicka in here early. Needs a good season, and the goalkeeper has had a howler. And once again, Tottenham scoring an early goal. I cannot believe it here. I cannot. The fact that this has slid under the goalkeeper is just ridiculous. But that does get him off the mark this season. He's got a tough rivalry at Cam by trying to get picked over Maddison. But there's a lot of games this season. And when we're rotating, will it be him or Marcus Edwards we pick? I've also heard people calling him Cavada. So I don't know if that's a thing. Let me know if it is, because that would be easy to say. Ace Nunes also playing for Roma, a player you guys wanted, but we put him under some pressure there and he's given the ball away. Harry Kane now. Can he pick out Brian Hill? That wasn't a bad pass, but Brian wasn't in the right position. Smith Rowe doing brilliantly. Brian Hill this time will find Heung-min Son, and they could be in trouble early if Son could have found the pass over to Sessegnon. With the attacking talent that Roma have on the pitch, though, this is by no means over. We have been leaky in the past. We've improved the defence once again. Hopefully, we could have a good game. Smith Rowe now, doing very good. Zaniolo is going to lose out to Kilman, but then get it back from Kilman, and Beto's shot will be saved by Lafont. He saved us a lot in this series. He saved us yet again there. Hopefully, he's not going to be pushed and pressured too much in this one. The home tie is the one you want to win. And we also want to start our Champions League campaign with a victory. Beto is in a perfect position here, and Lafont again saving me. We managed to get the early goal again, but then pressure all over here from Roma, and that was nearly a good ball, but we just break so well. It's kind of what we do, right? You just break teams down. Harry Kane, I mean, can you give Son that kind of space? Of course you can't. Heung-min Son flying down, flying forward, and surely the goalkeeper again beating at his near post. It's 2-0 Tottenham just like that, and Roma really have put the pressure on. We've got Heung-min Son on the pitch, and Harry Kane's pass was fantastic. But the goalkeeper again, near post, beaten. He won't want to watch that one back, will he? Hasn't started the season in unreal fashion, Heung-min Son, but I mean, that will do him a lot of favours. And again, I just feel like with this starting 11 this season, we're going to be Champions League winners. That ball has found Harry Kane. That ball has found Harry Kane with a power shot. Oh my God. It's 3-0 Tottenham. And Roma might have had some good chances, but they are falling apart right now. Not really used the power shot a lot, but it worked well for me here. We got past Vardiol, and the goalkeeper again, this time, probably didn't stand a chance. I'm instantly now casting my eye on the idea of we're back in the Premiership again very soon. And that is absolutely fantastic. Son, over to Harry Kane. Straight the keeper. I mean, the keeper's not having a good day, but Harry Kane hasn't started the season on fire. I'm sure he'll catch fire. He's got an assist today, but he's got to find the back of the net there. At half-time, we do have the lead by 3 goals. It's only a matter of time before the subs come in. You know it, boys, already, but 3 goals to the good against Roma at home. This is massive. It's not really every day that you'd make this change, but at 3-0 up, I genuinely feel comfortable enough. Harry Kane was tired from the last match in the Premiership. He's going to come off, and Scarlett's going to come on for some Champions League football. I told you, he's getting the chances this year, is Scarlett. See what he can do when he gets them. Belotti, that's a good ball into Beto. Well, maybe it wasn't the right choice, as Beto makes it 3-1 instantly at the start of the second half. It did cause us a few problems during that first half. They've got some really good attacking players. Llorente will pick it up. I'm very happy with him so far. Kavicka. Oh, what a pass that is to Son. Oh, he's onside. That was a beautiful defense splitting pass. And there we go. Clarity restored. 4-1 Tottenham. The 3-goal cushion is back. And that should be this game done. Bryan Gil there, applying the pressure. And he's found Son. And Son's done brilliantly to find Sessegnon for 5-1. And Roma really have fallen apart. Defensively, I'm pretty sure there's no way Jose Mourinho is still manager of Roma. Because defensively, the way they've set up in this one, it has been horrendous. Bryan Gil pressure was brilliant. Son just fantastic. Unselfish. And Ryan Sessegnon makes it 5-1. Good corner in for Roma, and it's off the line there from Scala. That a ball through to Dele Alli. It is. Dele Alli, for his first goal back in a Tottenham shirt, just was not to be. Lucas Moura keeps the football, though. And are we in a position for Scarlett to score? We're not. Stoney now, up against Cliver, one of the substitutions that's been made. It's a good ball into Beto, and another great save from Lafont. Roma will want to forget this one in a hurry. 5-1 the final scoreline. We could sub off every big player that we needed to at that stage, and that is the right start to kick us off in this Champions League campaign. Rotation for the next game in the league then. We're going to be playing against Hull. This should be business as usual and another 3 points. And it is just that. 4-1. Son, Richarlison. Kulusevski and Gahey with a goal. That's massive. We've weirdly got a Carabao Cup game against Arsenal next. So I did want to just really get some of those players rested. And I will play a fairly strong team here against Arsenal. But we're going to see Scarlett get a start. Already gone up 1 overall. Kilman's gone up as well, which is really good to see. Illich will come in on this one. Bryan Gil starts. I mean, you might as well rotate. We're going to play the highlights, though. Always nice to have a trophy opportunity, but if we're being honest, we don't really care about the Carabao Cup. It's all about the Champions League this year. Let's whip this corner in with Bryan Gil and see what we can do. That's a good ball in. Lenley was nearly onto that. Illich as well, I forget. He's so tall. We're going to get the ball back from the corner with Bryan Gil. And an early goal here for me would really put us in a good position. Illich there into Scala. He should have played that to Harry Kane. He will in the end. Harry Kane gets a little bit of space, but it's well blocked. We've got a corner kick for Arsenal. I think they're going to go short. It's giving me short vibes. Let's see what they do with it. And Pepe's footwork there to Sambi Lokonga. Jeffrey Kondogbia. Well saved Lafont. Penalty kick for Arsenal. Infuriating this, that they've got a penalty kick. It's Pepe. And I feel, for some strange reason, that he's going to go to his right. And he doesn't. He goes to his left. And it is 1-0 Arsenal. We've got an attack now. Scarlett on the attack. Needs a bit of help, though, doesn't he? He's going to get it there in the shape of Kavicka. Kavicka's ball into Harry Kane. He's brilliant. Harry Kane makes it 1-1. We're right back in this game in the 90th minute. Heartbreak there for Arsenal. I don't know what happens now. Do we just play the penalties? We do just play the penalties. Okay, penalty shootout for your boy Yorkie. Let's go and beat Arsenal here. Harry Kane with the first penalty. Surely slots it home. Does. Perfect. Bottom corner. Pepe scored one. Will he score a second? No, it's saved by Lafont. Big opportunity here for Illich. This is not going to be easy. Hopefully I've got this right. And the keeper guesses the right way. Eddie Nketiah. I'm a fan of you. And he hits it straight down the middle. Scarlett. Big moment for the youngster. Let's see what I can do. I feel like I might have got this wrong. I did. The goalkeeper saves it. We need a big moment here from Lafont. They are going to go right. And I pressed right. And it's saved. Varadona. Here we go. Here we go. I need more power on these. That's my fault, but he finds the back of the net. It's 2-1 Tottenham on the penalties. Another save here. Could be massive. Going left. Going left, surely. There we go. 1 penalty to go. If Yves Bissouma scores this, we're through. We beat Arsenal. Didn't expect this drama. I am going to hammer this straight down the middle, and Yves Bissouma does it easy. Tottenham go through to the next round, and we get to beat Arsenal, and that's always a good time. Tell you what, Lafont already, though, this season is definitely going for player of the season, because he has been unbelievable. Next up then, Brighton in the league. Very strong starting 11 for this one. We are going to quick sim it. I'm expecting a good result. We should be winning this kind of game. We do play Celtic next. 3-0. What a win. Kulusevski, Basuna and Son. We do play Celtic next, so casting my mind to that. But I do feel like we can rotate. I don't know what the Celtic squad is going to look like, though. Might be a really good starting 11. To be fair, it's not the worst starting 11. They've got Busio, they've got Xerxes. They've got some very good players. I do feel like we would really like to get a win here against Celtic as well, just to pretty much shore ourselves through. It's in 9 points in the Champions League for me is pretty important. Celtic corner now. Let's see what they can offer with this corner. I feel like I've been good at defending corners, to be 100% honest. It's going to be Marcus Edwards, but I've been very good at defending this corner as well. We've got a Spurs solo run. It is Richarlison. I'm not sure it is a Spurs solo run, but I've spotted Harry Kane there. But it's ridiculous that they've given Harry Kane that kind of space. I'm going to power shot it, and it's obviously going to hit the back of the net. And that's going to be Tottenham Hotspur 1-0 up. Very unselfish play, that, from Richarlison. And Maddison there. He's just so fun to play with, and that's such a good ball. Kulusevski across to Richarlison. 2-0 here at Celtic Park. Celtic with an opportunity to try and bag a goal just before the half, but it's not going to be easy for them. They're going to play a pretty decent ball over the top. That wasn't a bad ball over the top, but they're going to leave themselves with zero space, and you're not going to get beyond Bastoni. I feel like there is more highlights now than there used to be, and that is a positive if I'm being honest with you. Richarlison now with a cheeky ball roll, because I'm trying to find Marcus Edwards in behind, and Edwards is offside. 2-0 up. I'm just going to keep using this as free kick practice, really. I'm going to aim to put the ball there. Let's see what happens. And it's not a bad ball in, but Diallo nearly decapitates Maddison. Chance for a Tottenham Hotspur counter-attack. Now, there's one thing I will say about these highlights, right? If you are going to play... What a ball that is to Harry Kane. If you're going to play the highlights, right? Your best bet is play both highlights. You just seem to get a much better mix. As Tottenham make it 3-0 and Harry Kane scores again, that's my suggestion of the day. Full-time whistles blown. 3-0. Victory. 6 points now in the Champions League. Up next then, this game against Wolves. We're actually going to play this one. I fancy it. I want to see how Matheus Cunha, who Wolves have signed, plays up top. It's the start 11. Son, Kane, Maddison. It's strong. It's the strongest 11 we can kind of put out. You could swap, obviously, Destiny and Sessegnon. You could also swap Basuma and Llorente. I feel like Wolves could be a difficult challenge as well. This isn't going to be easy. We've got Arsenal next in the league. I don't know how they're getting on, so we'll check that after this game. But that could be a tough one as well. Great footwork already by Neto, but look at that from Simakan. He's going to be a beast. Harry Kane. No, unleash Kulusevski now. Kulusevski nearly unleashing Heung-min Son, but we keep the ball. And look at the way we break. It is scary for sides. Here come Wolves. It's a good ball. But we're going to try and track that back. Oh, Matheus Cunha. I said I wanted to see how he gets on first. Goal for him in a Wolves shirt. I've given him the number 10, and this was just perfect. I thought I'd cut off the passing lane. Obviously not. Great finish. He brought him down for a penalty as well. But we're used to being the side that scores early. Not this time. Harry Kane's going to find Kulusevski. Passing ability is just ridiculous. And then coming through the crowd is going to be Harry Kane. But look at how many defenders they've got back there. Harry Kane. Oh, that's beautiful. Heung-min Son, surely. There we go. We're right back in the game. 1-1. You can only hold off our strike force for so long. This team is scary. Here come Wolves again now. Matheus Cunha. Don't really want to give him too many open looks, but also don't want to press him because he's very good on the ball. Coming forward now, Wolves. Oh, I've messed that up. Rodrigo de Paul. Well in, Simakan. Great recovery. Oh, that's just beautiful. That is just beautiful. Vitina. Let him fire off a shot. He's not going to score it, is he? Surely. Now James Maddison plays the clever ball back to Harry Kane. Harry Kane uses that runner. Son, I needed to play it instantly. I didn't. But we still have runners. And Destiny isn't a bad crosser. I'll have to pull it back. That's lovely play. Back across now to Yves Basuma. Oh, what a save. Potentially should have gone with a power shot there. Let's see if Son can whip in a good corner at that. Is beautiful. Harry Kane can't get onto it. And Jose Sarr just keeps it out of his net. Harry Kane. Spotted Maddison. Maddison spots Son. Son is in again to give us the lead. And Heung-min Son does just that. I hope this man has a season again this year like he did last year because he was so enjoyable to use. I'm not sure there's going to be a player on this year's FIFA that I've enjoyed using as much as Heung-min Son. Absolute weapon up top. We have the lead, but Wolves still have players on this pitch that could cause me problems. Heung-min Son, though, that's beautiful. Maddison's too clever. Maddison is too clever. He opens it up to Harry Kane, and Harry Kane opens himself up to scoring a goal. It is 3-1 at the stroke of half-time, and what a comeback this is from Tottenham. Dele Alli is on the pitch now for the second half. Whole host of changes, because I feel comfortable. And with Arsenal coming up, I want a victory against, obviously, our North London rivals. Tony wins the football back. Finds Son. Son then into the centre to Dele Alli. Those two haven't linked up in a long time, but they've linked up here. Heung-min Son is on a hat-trick. Heung-min Son will score a hat-trick. Dele Alli with the assist. Rolling back the years. 4-1 Tottenham, and that should be the job done. What a momentum change that was as well, because I was really struggling to break this Wolves side down for a bit. That's a great ball over from Kulusevski. Scarlett, awkward position, but test the goalkeeper. See what Son can do with this ball whipped in. That is not what I expected. Come Wolves now, opened us up a little bit, but that's great from Basuma, and not so great for Mark Gay. He get across. Alexandro Bastoni. Can it be a consolation for them? Maybe Neto does find the back of the net, and they will get a consolation goal, but it's offside. 4-1 the end result. What a victory. What a comeback. To be expected, and Heung-min Son collects himself the match ball. The first one for him this season. I expect there'll probably be more. Just wanted to see where Arsenal was as we play them next. And we're on 19 points in second. which is ridiculous that that's second because Liverpool's still yet to lose a game. Arsenal down in 9th. Not really working for them this season. Not worked for them, really, in any of the seasons. We're at home with Porto next in the Champions League. Now, that is one I would prefer to play over this Arsenal game because I actually think we're good enough to just beat Arsenal. I do think it makes sense to at least play the highlights. Beat them in a penalty shootout last time round. Let's see if we can get our first Premier League win against them this year. We've notoriously been pretty good against Arsenal. Let's see what Son could do from this corner and hopefully make it 1-0. But straight to Turner. Got a Spurs solo run. And this screams goal to me. Richarlison, make the correct run, mate. And Richarlison, surely in this moment, makes it 1-0 Tottenham. And he does. Heung-min Son with the assist, and we have the lead. Arsenal have just not really progressed in this save and in this series to be a side that should threaten us. I feel like the transfer business they've done has been pretty lackluster. And that has led to them having poor performances. Although that is a great ball over the top. Can we win it? Well in, Gahey. He has been some signing. It's a very deep free kick for Arsenal, this one. I'm not sure it's going to cause me too many problems. We've got some height in our centre-backs. And Illich is on the pitch. But it nearly did cause me a problem. All Arsenal at the end of this game. And I sense this will be a really good ball in. I sensed it, and I was correct, and it's gone wide of the post, and the full-time whistle will go, and we will beat Arsenal in the league 1-0. Next up, then, Porto in the Champions League. This could have arguably been the best side as well in our group, between them and Roma. This is a big opportunity. This is an opportunity for us to have 9 points. It's also going to be the first time ever that I try 3-minute half. Very strong 11 as well. Son, Kane, and Kovic getting behind them. Edwards on the right. Going to give him right midfield opportunity today. Hasn't really played for me this season. Going to give him the chance. Skip Basuma, strong back line, Sessegnon on the left. 3-minute halves actually could be the future because, let's be honest, you know, there's a lot of goals in this year's FIFA. And if that's cut down by playing 3-minute halves, perfect. Well, they're coming forward already, and I do not like that from Taremi. I do not like it at all. 4-4-2 for Porto. So they might leave us a lot of space, just kind of getting behind them, I think. So on the counter-attack on the break, where we thrive is probably going to need to be where we hit them in this. Here come Porto, and I am just nervous of leaving anybody any space. Get to that, Kilman. Oh, he got to it, but he didn't keep it, and it's a great save from Lafont. All the pressure in the early stages of this match is coming from Porto, and we don't seem to be dealing with it all too well. I'm in Son now. Have I actually got that ball on? Oh my God, Harry. Keep going. Keep going. Marcus Edwards over the top. Can Harry get to it? He can, but the touch just a bit too heavy. Edwards getting a bit of football, and I just want to see what he can do because I'm not completely outsold him. Like, he's still a big member of this team. That's a free kick. I want Edwards to be able to have an impact here and there. This is a goal-scoring free kick, right? This is 1-0 Tottenham Hotspur kind of free kick. Right, here we go. I've done all my calculations. I've done my mathematics. Let's see if we get this over the wall and in the back of the net. It wasn't miles off. Of a skip now. Against Taremi, man. He's absolutely beastly. And that is a great ball in behind. Oh, what a finish. And Porto take the lead. Leno with the goal. And maybe we slept on Porto a little bit too much. And into Kovic. He wants Harry Kane again. It's not a bad ball, but it's just finding the way to control it. I said they probably would struggle defensively, and they've actually not. They've been great defensively. What a save from Raya. 4-4-2 has actually been really difficult to break down. Let's see if we can get a goal now from this corner to Sir Harry Kane. Raya comes and collects it comfortably. At the moment, it feels like we're just 1 or 2 passes away. Is that Harry Kane in? No, it's not, but it might be Heung-min Son in. And what a great tackle again. Honestly, this Porto team are defending brilliantly as we hit half-time. Zimmer picks the ball up here. I'm going to have Harry Kane making a run, but it's not going to be the ball I go for because now I've got Edwards. Edwards could play that one into Harry Kane. He's going to play that back across to Edwards. Great position. Good shot. Oh, it's just beyond the post. He's fighting to get himself back in the starting 11, and a goal there really would have helped him. Son and Kane are so tired. I'm going to have to bring one off, and I'm going to give Ivan Toney an opportunity here for Son. Not an ideal situation to have to bring one of them off, but Ivan Toney can score goals. He had a good second half of the season. So let's just see if that can manifest itself into anything in this game. What ball over the top that is. Lafont surely collects it. And now do have a little bit of room to move this football into. We've got all bodies still firing forward. Harry Kane. What a ball in that one is. Surely this gets us back in the game. Is he going to find the back of the net? It will do. It's Kovic, and it's going to be 1-1. What a huge goal this might be when it comes to qualifying for the Champions League. And the winner here would be absolutely huge. 9 points in the group. Again, I said it. 9 points in 3 games is ridiculous and would be perfect in order to help us just be able to rotate as much as possible in this competition and give those other players opportunities. Illich is on the pitch now, and they do seem to be opening up. Like, look at the space they're starting to give us. Edwards now. If I'm clever, I get it back across to Harry Kane, who gets it into Ivan Toney, who absolutely blazes it over the bar. He's completely miskicked it. Don't know what he's trying to do there. He's completely scuffed at it. Maybe could have taken a touch, but I expected better. Oh, that's great. That is great. Ivan Toney this time surely wins us the game. And again, it's saved by Raya. Surely that right there had to be the winner. If it's Son, I think it is. The corner's not bad. Kulusevski's come on. Can we get a last gasp opportunity? Win that, Simmerkin. He can't, although we will win it in the end. Kilman. That isn't bad. That isn't bad. It's Ivan Toney. This time, Harry Kane does score these. And, oh, my God, Raya saves it again. Maybe we should give the goalkeeper a little bit more credit because he is pulling it out right now for Porto. Kulusevski to whip this one in. It's a good one. Toney, it's saved. Can Harry Kane? Oh, my God, he's side netting. There's not much more we could have thrown at them because the kitchen sink has been thrown. And it just didn't happen for us in this one today. Not the worst result, 1-1 against Porto, but not really what we wanted. Not the worst result, 1-1 against Porto, but just not quite what we wanted. It does see us on 7 points at the top of the group. Porto with 5, Roma with 4. So really all still to play for, apart from if you're a Celtic fan. Although they do have an opportunity with 3 games left. That may be selling them short. Do not anticipate that they'll score enough or win enough. Next up then is Leicester. This will be a quick sim. This is the starting 11, and I'm expecting a victory. And the boys do deliver. Marcus Llorente with a goal. What a massive moment for him. And Maddison, again, just unreal season for him so far. He's been unreal. That's where we're going to leave it though for this episode, guys. Really good episode. Some good results. Still second in the Premier League. Near enough through in the Champions League. I do think we will be going to 3 minutes. If you're having super high scoring games, maybe go to 3 minutes yourselves. You'll get through more matches quicker. Next time we kick off against Norwich in the round of 16, and we've got a whole host of games to play. We're not that far off January as well, lads. So make sure you start getting in your suggestions for what we can do in January. Bear in mind, we have a bare bones budget, and I doubt we'll be able to do much. But who knows? Let me know as well, though, if there's any players in the squad right now that you don't think should be wearing a Tottenham shirt, and we might move them on. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you for the next episode.